Most nights, I move people's lives in cardboard boxes. That's the job. Stack the dishes, sock cushioned, wrap the photo frames in yesterday's newspapers, carry drawers full of folded regrets down staircases that stutter under each step. Always after midnight, always cash. Her apartment smelled like green tea gone cold. Third floor walk-up, sweat sticking my shirt to my spine before we reached the door. She answered in a bathrobe with sleeves too long, fingertips hidden. Eyes kept flicking to the window, the one with the cracked blinds sliced by orange streetlight. The bedroom dresser had claw marks down the sides. Noticed them when we lifted it, the raw wood catching on my gloves. She stood in the corner hugging a guitar case, humming something low and tuneless. Showa-era plumbing groaned as we worked. Floorboards popped underfoot, normal sounds, but every creak made her flinch like a rabbit hearing coyotes. When the truck rolled up, she hesitated at the door, knuckles white on the case handle, before whispering, "Take the highway, not the river road." We drove 2 hours into the sticks. Mist pooled in the rice fields. Delivery address was a shed with a corrugated roof, half hidden by cedar branches. The key she'd given us didn't fit. We left her boxes under a tarp and smoked in silence, lighter flicking between us. Dawn turned the mist gray. Frogs stopped singing. She never came. They never do sometimes. The next job was a duplex cluttered with porcelain dolls. Their glass eyes tracked my hands as I wrapped them, lids half closed like they'd seen this routine before. My gloves kept snagging threadbare now, palms worn translucent. The client mumbled about missing medication, rifling through drawers already emptied. I didn't mention the faint claw marks on her doorframe, fresh splinters catching the hallway bulb. Rain slapped the truck roof mid-drive. Through the rearview, silhouettes in the cargo area seemed to shift when I blinked. Could have been stacked lampshades. Could have been shoulders. At home, my sink began coughing up black strands, slick and root thin. I told myself it was old pipes. Told myself the shivering was just October's first chill. But when I snapped off the bathroom light, a residue lingered, a greenish afterglow, the hue of steeped leaves left to rot. 3 a.m. brought a call, no voice, just wet breaths and the creak of something wooden settling. I held the receiver until dawn pulled in the cord's coils. Now I measured distances by sound. The scratch of branches on the truck's roof, the tap of rain becoming fingernails, the highway's whisper, and beneath it, the river's low, hungering pull. I keep the key she gave me on a chain now, its teeth biting my collarbone. The metal warms at night, as if turning in a lock somewhere. The key seethes against my skin tonight, feverish. I press it to the bathroom mirror, half expecting condensation, but the glass stays bone dry. My reflection's pupils dilate anyway, swallowing the green stain clinging to the edges of things. Chilled porcelain rattles in the cupboard. I don't open it. Through the window, the river's murmur thickens, syllables tangled in its current. Come check, come check, come! I'm moving before realizing, bare feet on warped floorboards. My truck keys jingle a counter rhythm to the water's croon. The night air sticks like wet gauze. A doll perches on the hood. Not one I packed. This one has my mother's embroidery scissors wedged between painted lips. Its porcelain neck cricks upward as I approach, tracking stars I can't see. The dashboard radio wakes with static hymns as I brake by the bridge. My hands smell of riverweed and lithium grease. Headlights carve shadows that move all wrong, taller, boneless, winding toward the guardrails. The key brands its shape into my sternum. I don't remember putting the chain on. My phone lights up in the cup holder, 17 missed calls from my own number. When I press playback, the recordings are just the wet click of my own throat, gagging. The engine dies with a whimper. The doll perches now on the bridge railing, scissors gleaming under a moon that wasn't there before. A thin, hooked thing. My tongue tastes burnt, metallic, like licking a battery. The static hymns sharpen into a child's laughter, needle-thin as the radio dial turns itself. No need, no need, no! It trills, slithering between stations. My breath fogs the windshield, except it isn't cold. The fog stays. Shapes swim in it, small hands pressing. Key-shaped blisters rise on my chest. Itchy, hot. The chain digs deeper with every heartbeat, a hangman's knot. I should throw the key into the river. I'm gripping the door handle. I'm not gripping the door handle. Water slaps the pylons below. Not a river's rhythm. Something climbing. Something with too many elbows. The doll's head rotates, lacquer cracking. Its lips part scissors clatter to the asphalt. My mother's voice spills out, syrup thick. You forgot to water the roses, darling. The passenger seat creaks. Weight shifts. I don't look. Can't. My phone screen flares again, a voicemail recording, live this time, wet, rhythmic choking. My choking. Cold porcelain fingers graze my wrist, smelling of honeysuckle and motor oil. Headlights splutter. Then 2 pinpricks of green, deep in the rear view. Approaching, or already here. My throat clenches around a scream that won't come. The green lights aren't in the distance anymore. They're reflecting in the doll's eyes. Twin voids, hungry. The scissors on the road twitch. Something trickles down my collarbone. Blood, sweat. When I touch it, the skin flakes away, papery and gray. The blisters underneath pulse, each a perfect tiny keyhole. "Turn me," they whisper. The passenger seat exhales. A hum familiar, lethal, the lullaby she used to sing while trimming the rose thorns. My gums ache. I realize I'm biting down, hard, on something cold and rigid. The taste floods back. Scissors. Rear view. Green bloats. Not lights. Eyes. The chain jerks, yanking me forward. Seatbelt? No. It's inside me now. Strands of hair and piano wire sawing through ribs. The doll's arm brushes my cheek. Porcelain splinters. Radio static ruptures into a clear, crisp sentence. "Look at what you've become, sweetheart." Wood creaks beneath the car. The bridge groans, but the river's silent, waiting. Sludge drips from the door handle. My fingers sink into it, warm and alive. A click. The locks rise slowly, one by one. No! The rear view cracks. Green bleeds across the glass. It's not behind me. It's in me.